Okay, we're at the grocery store, and I'm gonna vlog part of it, and then I'll share with you guys our grocery haul and see what else we can get done today. I really wanted to get into some of my recipe books and see if I could get some different things made, because I make the same thing all the time and then we get sick of it and we don't want to eat the leftovers, and that's just not conducive to a budget. So maybe we'll look through some cookbooks together in a little bit too. So I'm gonna go get the shopping cart and get little Lolly in there. We're both really tired because she woke up in the middle of the night crying. I think that she's still having some molars coming in, so forgive me if we both look super sleepy today, but we are. And I did get I got a coffee. If you guys are following me on Instagram, I'll put my link up so that you can find me. I put on my stories today, I just added a little cocoa to my coffee to switch it up a little bit, and it was so good. And I had to get gas before we came here, so I just got a little coffee with a little cocoa in it, and it's really, really good. So if you're a coffee drinker, try it. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of the car now, go get the shopping cart, and we will get grocerying. Okay. You ready? Yeah, you want to get in the shopping cart? Okay. Okay, and now we go to one more store to get milk. We're back from the grocery store, and I'm just going to go through everything that we got. And at the discount store, it was only $47 this time. I've told you guys that we shop at Save a Lot because it really does save a lot. And I do have to go to Kroger still to get milk and stuff like that, but that's no big deal. Also, it's hot today, so we had to take our sweaters off in the car. I don't know what's happening. It's November. It's November 1st today, and it's hot. Anyway, I gotta go through this so that I can put it all away. I already had to put I showed you the beef that we got. I already had to put the milk away. Got our bread and lots of veggies. Tomato, spinach, bananas. I get bananas every week. Strawberries. And what else? Oh, I got a butternut squash. Olivia loves those. And they're really easy, you guys. All you do is just slice them long ways in half, put them face down in a baking dish with like a couple pats of butter and bake it at 350 for like an hour, and then mash it. Kids love it. They think it's a treat. Potatoes for my husband. I'm going to make him mashed potatoes this week because he always wants mashed potatoes. And the biggest sweet potatoes you have ever seen in your life. I don't know where they get these from. They're huge. Foil, because I ran out of foil. I always like to get some frozen veggies because I can steam these in the baby brezza, please somebody tell me if I'm saying it right, baby food steamer and blender all in one. So I steam it, and then I don't even have to take it out. I just whip it right up, and I have baby food. It's amazing. Cereal, this is just Honey Bunches of Oats, but they just can't call it that because it's, you know, a different brand. Unsweetened applesauce. She loves these cereal bars. I already opened it because I gave her half of one in the car because if she sees them, she has to have one. And then I showed you this in the store, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit. These home style soups. Maybe if I hold it straight, that's nicer. I read the ingredients on both of these because the last couple times I went to go get condensed soup to make casseroles and things for the holidays, I found out that they all have MSG in them. The ingredients in these are really good. There are not a lot of preservatives in them, and in fact, yeah, there's no MSG. Low sodium. They're very low sodium, I think. They're only 100 calories per serving, which is a whole cup. And they have, the minestrone has 4 grams of protein in a cup, and the chicken and wild rice has 6 grams of protein in a cup. So that's pretty good. I'm going to eat these. That is good. I got her some baby food carrots because she loves those. And those are harder to make on your own, so I do buy her things that I have a hard time making myself. And then apple strawberry crunchies, she loves those. We call them Crunch-a-Munchies. Garlic powder, it really is just garlic. There's nothing else in here. There's no preservatives or anything. Vegetarian refried beans. Tomato sauce. This is basically just like the same ingredients as Hunt's tomato sauce. I got diced tomatoes. They don't have any salt in them. That's nice. Low sodium stuff. Pasta sauce with meat and black olives. And then some cheese. Oh, and my coffee cheese. And I wanted to show you guys my coffee that I like. It's over here. because it's so good. And I love coffee. I just get the French roast. And it's really good. They consider it medium dark. I think French roast is a dark roast, but it's really good. It's really flavorful. It doesn't get bitter. And I just keep it in my vintage airtight container. And this little guy, I just keep my coffee grounds in here, and they stay really fresh. And this is 10 ounces, and it will last me 2 or 3 weeks, usually 2 or 3, if I'm good. And I just do like one big huge heaping scoop of my scooper, which is also right here, my scooper. I do one big huge heaping scoop of that for 4 cups of coffee in my regular little Mr. Coffee, which you guys have seen in my other videos. And it makes a wonderful pot of coffee. So I'm going to put this all away and then look for some recipes, and I'll show you what recipes I pick out when I'm done. Okay, thanks. I almost forgot to show you too, I'm trying a probiotic. I keep hearing good things about them. This is the one that I got, just the acidophilus. And I keep hearing wonderful things about them, but I never really tried one consistently. But I have a lot of digestive problems. I can't have dairy without taking Lactaid. We have to buy Lactaid milk because Olivia and I can't have regular milk. And it just got too expensive to be buying her milk and me almond milk and buying my husband milk for him. It was just like crazy. So we just all started drinking the Lactaid. But let me know if you guys have tried a probiotic that you like. I tried to find like a superfood, but all of the superfoods that I'm finding have added protein in them. And I'm also super duper sensitive to different types of protein additives. So I just went for the straight acidophilus. So let me know if you guys have tried it and if you like it, or if there's anything that you like better. Thanks. As you can see, I have my pot of water boiling with my potatoes already in there. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit and really get it to boil. I just did really big diced pieces of my potato. Let me grab you a spoon and I'll scoop one up and show you how big, pretty big. So I'm just going to boil that down and then mash it with an old school potato masher. I did do my butternut squash a little bit different this time. So I cut it, whoa, where's my hand? There it is. I cut it in half this way and then in half this way. And all I do is just place down pats of butter, which is about a teaspoon of butter, you know, a small slice. And then I just lay them face down on a foil lined baking sheet because it saves a lot of mess. And I'll bake this for about an hour. I may turn them over after a half hour and make sure they're really, really baked all the way through. But last time I did 350 and that was hot enough. I sliced up my giant sweet potato to make it a little bit smaller. I basically just did coconut oil. I learned my lesson the hard way the last time I did this. I melted my coconut oil in the microwave first and drizzled it, like with a spoon, I drizzled it over my sweet potato. And it smoked up so bad that I had to open up a lot of my windows. So I don't recommend that. Don't do that. And then I'm doing chicken. I sliced my chicken breasts long ways and just arranged them in a baking dish after doing a few dollops, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dollops of coconut oil, virgin coconut oil. I placed the chicken down. I did sea salt, garlic powder and rosemary. I just sprinkled it on there. Oh, and black pepper. And then I took 3 or 4 ladlefuls of the chicken stock that I made from my chickens. So I'll say it, I had my chickens processed. My chickens were old and they weren't laying eggs anymore, so I got them processed and it was really hard and I missed them a lot. And I made chicken stock out of one of them, and basically all I did was I made a giant kettle of water and put in a whole chicken and boiled it with some seasoning and onion and celery, and that makes the chicken stock a really good one too. Anyway, so that's that, and then I'm just going to put the lid on it like so, and I'm going to pop these all in my oven. I've got it, I don't know if you can see that, you can't see it, it's on at 350. Oh, I need to clean the backsplash. I'm going to put those all in. I'm going to check them after a half hour, turn anything over, like maybe turn these things over, and then do probably another half hour, and then I'll check back with you and let you know how things are going. Oh my goodness. This kitchen is a mess, but I'm done cooking. And so I told you guys I'd check back with you when I was done cooking, and here I am. And I will turn the camera around and let you guys see everything that I did. And please, please, pretty please excuse the uber mess. I'm really tired. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Or turn myself around, more like it. So this is what I've made for my husband and I will tell you what I ended up doing. I told you I put the chicken and the potato, the sweet potato, and this all in the oven at 350. So basically what I did was I put this little guy on the top shelf at about medium level in the oven, and this I put on the notch right under that one, directly under it, and these as well. So those were a little bit hotter, being closer to the flame. So these I turned over after a half hour, and I only left them in for another 10 minutes because they were already so nice and brown, and I sliced them. You can see they're sliced a little thinner, except for this one in the front. These I turned over after a half hour and left in for another half hour, and you can tell when they're done because you'll stick a fork in and it'll just, like butter, slide right in and right back out, and it's not it's not tough at all anymore. And this is why it's so good for baby food, you guys, because you can mash it with a fork and your kids will eat it up and they just love it. And then let me get my oven mitt back on. I'll show you the chicken I just left in for the full hour. It's gonna wake up eventually. Anyway, I'll turn one over and you'll see how it's just nice and white. And then there's, because I put that chicken stock in the bottom, that's kind of like an extra broth. This is really good to serve with rice or on top of a pasta or a salad with some vegetables. The potatoes I mashed up with my old school masher. My husband likes them lumpy and he likes the skins. That's his favorite way. So I mashed them lumpy. Then I added about a half a cup of milk. I sprinkled in some sea salt, pepper, and garlic. And I added about a quarter of a stick of butter, so about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I just mashed it a little bit more and stirred it really, really well so that it's not too creamy. Because he loves those little lumpies and he loves the skin in there, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying a little bit of bacon to put in there, but I hope he still likes it. And then over here I wanted to show you in the baby food maker in the baby Brisa, I did mixed vegetables and blended them up and put them in an ice cube tray to keep in the freezer, and then I just reheat them when it's time for her to eat. And then I did peas as well. And so all I do is fill up, let's go get the little guy and I'll show you. I fill this whole thing to the top with the vegetables and I steam it for 25 minutes and then go ahead and blend it. I'm slowly starting to blend her food less. Let me know if you guys have little ones, what you like to do with their baby food as they gradually get older. I mean, technically, she's a toddler. She's going to be 2 in December. And I am trying to get her to eat bigger bites of food, but chew them really well and not get sick to her stomach. She has a really sensitive stomach, but she likes to eat a lot. So she'll eat a lot and then she'll throw up. And so I'm trying to gradually thicken up her food and get her to eat like actual bites, but chew them really well so that she doesn't get sick. So if you guys have little ones, if you guys have been through anything like that, oh my god, I'm sweating. If you guys have been through anything like that, or you have any tips about making baby food, let me know. And if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I'm going to put as much information in the down box, in the description box as I can, because I just kind of wing it with my recipes. I'll turn the camera around really quick one more time and show you the recipe book that I got the ideas out of, because I didn't follow the recipes exactly, but I got ideas from it and then kind of did what I did with the ingredients that I had. So let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see cooked. If you guys need any more tips about grocery shopping on a budget, you know, if you have any questions at all, just leave me a comment. Let me turn the camera around really quick and show you the recipe book. I'm such a mess. I'm planning over here. My sister got me a new planner. I'm so excited. I'll show it to you in a little bit. My sister got me a new planner, so I'm gonna do a plan with me. This is the book. I totally ate some Halloween candy. And let's see, I just kind of put some tabs in here to show you guys. Oh, this is one that I think I might do later this week. You basically just cook your black beans and then mash them up with some breadcrumbs and then make them into little patties and cook them in the frying pan. So I might do that later this week. If I do, I'll show you. The other recipe, oh, this was one of the good ideas. You basically just roast potatoes and put them in with spaghetti. And then, oh, this is spaghetti with like a tuna sauce. So I didn't do that because I only have 1 can of tuna and I didn't think it was enough. And then this was just garlicky baked chicken. And they recommended garlic cloves, which I didn't have. So that's why I did the garlic powder, but it works out perfectly. It's just fine. And yeah, then I got some side dish ideas. So thanks for watching. Bye.